Well, God bless you. My name is Harv Plattig, and along with Daryl Sims and Dale Ward, we make up the board of directors of a charity called MoveUp. MoveUp is an initiative seeking to advance many stakeholders, but with a singular focus on young people. MoveUp is about providing opportunity, training, and work for young people who want to invest sweat equity in their future. Work to be done with MoveUp is everything from infrastructure projects to rehabbing of distressed properties. MoveUp participants are supervised by returning military veterans. Veterans employed by MoveUp bring the selflessness, the character, and the excellence of their military service to the next generation of youths, 18 to 30 years old, who need their leadership and mentoring. The venue for this exchange of work, education, and character building is any job site in any part of the United States that meets a simple set of criteria. Educational content is delivered through online learning centers. Young people work a full day and then spend evenings in the Learning Center. As an in-residence program, participants are committing a year to this work, for which they are compensated in 3 ways. MoveUp participants receive their living expenses during the program, their accredited educational content is provided, and a distribution of money is set aside for them throughout the 1 year of the program. Upon successful completion, the participant's compensation total meets or exceeds the going rate for the work. Many stakeholders are invited to contribute to MoveUp. The focus is on the leaders and the workers of our future, the young people of America. Here's an example. Aaron grew up in Columbus, Ohio. His single-parent mother raised 4 children on a modest but steady income. Looking ahead, Aaron knew his average grades were not scholarship material in today's world. Last summer, Aaron had a part-time job at a big electronics store. They told him he was a natural in technology. Aaron really enjoyed working on computers. Aaron had heard of MoveUp from some older friends. He decided to check it out, and he scheduled an appointment at a recruiting center. One Thursday after school, he headed straight over. Jed, Aaron's recruiter, was an impressive guy. Jed had recently been discharged from the United States Marines. Jed showed Aaron some material about different tracks that Aaron could pursue, and he didn't need much time to make his choice. The technology track was what Aaron wanted to be a part of. MoveUp students had access to online education that would otherwise cost thousands of dollars at a college or trade school. Now, Jed laid it out in no uncertain terms. Jed had served in Afghanistan, and Aaron already respected and admired Jed's discipline and attention to detail. Jed showed Aaron a timeline that would allow him to enter the program shortly after graduation. First, Aaron would need to keep a monthly appointment at the recruiting center. After today, every time he came, he would have to submit to and pass a drug test. Jed told him that this would continue throughout the application process and throughout the 1 year of the MoveUp program. Next, Jed went over more requirements. Aaron understood that once induction day came, he would be gone from home for a year. Jed described the lifestyle in some detail. Each day, Aaron would be up early. Breakfast would be provided near his housing, and he would report for work by 8 in the morning and sometimes even earlier. He would have a mentor who helped him with anything he needed. Each housing facility and each work team was supervised by U.S. military veterans who had qualified to bring their skills, discipline, and knowledge to MoveUp. The workday consisted of 8 full hours. Projects included roads, bridges, energy infrastructure construction, and more. When the workday was over, it was going to be time for more work. Jed told Aaron a little about serving in Afghanistan during the war and what he and his unit had learned about pushing themselves. He told Aaron that as hard as it was, he would never trade what had built in him in confidence and character. When he was discharged from the Marines, he knew he could take on any challenge. He said this MoveUp job had been a great opportunity for him to use what he'd learned to help other people learn how to get strong. It would be in the evenings that Aaron was going to start receiving the education and opportunity that he really came for. After supper, it was time for school. The online learning would be provided through web-based content and live supervision. Through the web, Scouts would even be monitoring the progress of MoveUp participants as well. If Aaron showed promise in an area, these Scouts were going to know it. There could be offers of internships, scholarships, or even jobs that Aaron would learn about later. Jed explained that as the year of MoveUp drew to a close, Aaron would have a series of interviews with his mentor and other counselors. Upon successful completion of the program, there would be choices to make and resources to work with to help him keep advancing. Jed gave Aaron a booklet about the program for his mom and access to web content that could answer even more questions. Aaron left the recruiting center full of excitement. He knew it would be hard, but he had never been more encouraged about his future. Aaron was moving up.